What is going on, everybody? It's Nothing But Skills, and today we're going to be talking about Title Update 11 and the state of the game. So yesterday they had the state of the game, and I know a lot of you guys were messaging me, commenting, saying, hey, Skills, I'm having issues with Title Update 11. And the developers, the first thing they came out and talked about was they were having unscheduled maintenance today, and that was to fix the issue with the tanker mission that you couldn't complete it, and then also for being able to progress with the chest, the new exotic chest, because there was an issue with the hunters not being able to get them to count when you killed them. So they were fixing that, and I know some people were having like a video loop issue by continuously playing the video, and that should all be taken care of. They were fixing that today. So if you guys are still having some type of issue, you should probably try to report it to them on Twitter, or even if you comment in the video, I'll tweet for you and say, hey, there's still issues going on. But hopefully all those issues were taken care of. I was lucky enough, I was one of the few who didn't actually see any of those issues when I loaded up my PlayStation 4. So hopefully they took care of that. Now, if you guys are trying to get into this new game mode, right, the summit, you guys do need Warlords in New York. And if you've been holding off, well, good for you, because this weekend, I think it's this weekend, they're actually having a sale on Warlords in New York. So if you're on PC through the Uplay store, you can get the expansion for $14.99. And then if you want to do the full Division 2 Ultimate Edition with Warlords in New York, it's $26. So you can definitely get yourself a really steal this week on the Uplay store. And don't worry, it's not just on the Uplay store. On the PSN store, you can get Warlords in New York, the expansion, for $19.79. So yeah, so this is the Warlords edition. So this comes with Division 2 and Warlords for $19.79. So if you guys are looking at adding this expansion to your playlist, hey, it's probably a good time for 20 bucks. You guys can dive into everything Warlords in New York had to offer, plus the summit, all the new gear set, all the new brand sets. So if you've been waiting, hey, it was a good thing. Now, I'm pretty sure the sale should be on Xbox too, if someone can confirm that for me. But I'm pretty sure it's on all platforms and PC. Now, if you've been trying to get your friends to play, well, Division 2 free weekend, so you don't even have to buy the basic game if you don't want to spend any money. Just try it out. September 24th to September 27th, free weekend. Have your friends join up. Maybe they'll enjoy it. Maybe you'll have someone new to play with. So it's definitely have them download this, and they should get a full free weekend. And then who knows? They may enjoy it that much, they might just buy the game. And for 20 bucks to get Division 2 plus Warlords in New York, a nice deal. Definitely worth the money. Now, they did talk about how the trailer shows off the new apparel. Look at these 3 items right here. Looks like 3 different masks. Definitely gonna be some of the nicest looking apparel that we get in the next apparel event. So if you guys have been not grinding the apparel events, this might be one that you don't want to miss. Now, they showed us some gameplay of the new global event. Yes, there's a new global event coming out next week called Global Event Exposed, and they actually talk about it. So let's listen to what they had to say about this new global event coming with Title Update 11. So these are 3 developers talking about the new global event.
So you saw that shockwave come out from the player there. And so what that was is they just did a cover-to-cover move while they were fully exposed. So you're seeing that right down below in their list of icons, you can see this ever-growing, threatening magenta buff that is filling up. It is also being signaled on their arm there. That is their exposure. And when you move inside of line of sight of enemies, or if just enemies are just aware of you in general, it will build up, but it will build up faster the faster you are moving. And that is an incoming damage debuff, essentially. So it is very dangerous to do that. However, you'll notice that this person is just killing fools. That is because you can either punch an enemy to transfer all of your exposure to them, or if your exposure is maxed and you're taking the maxed damage penalty that you could be getting in this event, if you do a cover-to-cover move, you will pulse out, and everyone hit by that pulse will gain full exposure. But also, every time an enemy dies, they will transfer their stacks to all of the enemies around them. So that's not going to be adding up, but rather it's like, oh, if they receive new stacks, which is higher, the one that's on them currently or the one that they just received, and they get the higher of the 2. Okay. And so what you do is, like, you have to essentially expose yourself. You have to run around in the open in general in order to build up exposure the fastest, or you could slowly do it by just hiding behind a rock. but the quickest, most efficient way to go through it is to put yourself out in out of cover, run if possible, and then once it's maxed out, do a cover to cover, punch someone in the face, and just watch the chaos ensue.
That's cool.
It's super good.
I have some more footage over here. Chat, if you have any questions about any of the intricacies of this event, just let us know. That was what you were already addressed it. I had the question before: if you kill an enemy, does it transfer or is it additive to their stacks? And you said it overwrites with their. If it's more, it'll give them a higher value, right?
Yeah, correct. And that's the same when you punch them. When you punch them, it's always going to transfer your stacks. But if they already had more stacks on them, then it's just going to clear your own stacks. One of the weird things is that red bar enemies, the normal enemy type, who I don't think we have an official term for other than normal, they will retain their stacks for a really long time. And veterans will slowly lose their stacks. And then elites will lose them very quickly, and named enemies will lose them even quicker than that. So it kind of puts you inside of a circumstance where, against named enemies, you're kind of dueling, trying to get the stacks to build up on yourself so that you can transfer them to an enemy or to them, or do a cover to cover, and then laying into the named enemies with as much damage as you can, because they're going to clear their stacks pretty quickly. But when it comes to like a red bar enemy, you can be a little less rushed about it, but also you do way more damage to a fully exposed red bar than you do to a fully exposed named as well. Okay. The named enemies are in fact tuned identical to the damage you would be taking in. They are treated like a player is.
So that event actually looks pretty cool, and remember that event goes live on Tuesday. So if you guys are ready for that event, make sure you guys start grinding a little bit so that way you guys can have some of the new gear sets to run during that event. That's what I'll be doing live on Skills Live. So if you guys want to check me live, I started streaming on the second channel, which is youtube.com/Skills Live. That is a great place for you guys to catch me live. We should be live tonight, Thursday, so if you guys are watching this video, or if you guys just want to head over there, make sure you have the notifications on, so when I do go live, that is a perfect place to watch me go live. And we will be playing the summit. I'm going to be grinding for those exotic components, well, those exotic pieces for that new exotic chest. So if you guys have watched that video, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'll start probably on floor 1 and work my way up until I can get every single piece. So that's going to be kind of what I'll be grinding for, and then hopefully I can keep leveling up on my season, because I do want to get the backfire and I do want to get the backpack. So a lot of things I do want to unlock, and I just haven't had time because I've been working. So we'll hit the grind tonight. Hopefully you guys join me. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hopefully all the issues with the launch of Title Update 11 have been fixed with this last maintenance. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the summit. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'll see you guys in the next Division 2 video. Until then, Nothing But Skills is out.